food reviewer. I do reviews on the YouTube. You never knew such a cool dude. I keep it so fly, and do you know why? It's 'cause I know whether to buy that food.
After 3 days of westward driving, I have made it to Salt Lake City, Utah. This is the first stop with multiple days for exploring and shenanigans. My main reason to drive to SLC was to show up at my best friend Ryan's house unannounced. I wish I recorded the initial reaction. It was filled with lots of laughter and disbelief. We started the day with a drive south to Provo, Utah for some light buffing action of their commuter railroad, Frontrunner. Here are 2 trains at Provo Station. Once our railroad action for the day was satisfied, we headed over to a local pizza joint, Nico's. They are claiming to make Boston-style pizza. We ordered a pepperoni, sausage, and onion pizza. I don't fancy onions on my pizza, but these red onions were a flavor explosion. They did not have that raw onion crunch, the reason I don't like them on my pizza. The pepperoni was your typical pizzeria pepperoni. The sausage was sliced, which I prefer as the casing tends to get crispy, which adds more depth of flavor. Both meats had a good spice level to them and paired perfectly together on this pizza. The pizza had the perfect amount of cheese with a slight cheese pull on each bite. The sauce was sweet and robust. This pizza had the perfect balance of toppings, cheese, and sauce. The dough was crisp and held up to the toppings' weight. The crust had a buttery, crispy exterior with a soft and chewy interior. We also had garlic and cheese breadsticks, which had a booming amount of garlic. I did not expect to find good pizza in Utah, but this place knocks it out of the park. I highly recommend Nico's in Provo, Utah. Definitely a buy. Now that we've had our salty dinner, we need a sweet dessert. We drove up to Leatherby's Family Creamery in Taylorsville, Utah. This place reminded me of a Friendly's, with a great selection of ice cream sundaes. I ordered a Tracy's peanut butter cup with chocolate peanut butter ice cream. The ice cream itself was creamy, rich, and sweet. It had a deep chocolate flavor, and with the added peanut butter sauce, it tasted just like a peanut butter cup. Nothing beats a cold ice cream with hot fudge, peanut butter sauce, whipped cream, nuts, and a cherry. Ryan ordered Josh's Cookie Butter Craving, which is their take on a Biscoff cookie ice cream. I almost wished I ordered this, as I love Biscoff cookies. Thanks, Airlines. He told me about halfway through the sundae that he's lactose intolerant and proceeded to finish the entire thing. It must have been good. After Leatherby's, we went back to his house to say our goodbyes, as I was heading eastbound the following day. Once I woke up, I drove to Einstein Bagel Company to try out their bagels.
Alright guys, I don't know what day we're on right now. We're still in Utah, Salt Lake City. We're leaving though. We're having breakfast before we go. We're at Einstein Bagels. Alright. Einstein Bagels. It's not a chain we have in Mass or anywhere really that I can think that's close. So I figured I'd try it. Kind of like most of these places we're trying. It's places I don't regularly go to. So it's got a simple everything bagel with onion and chive cream cheese. It's probably my favorite combination. I normally get the onion bagel in the morning though, on the way to work, because they say if you eat the everything, the poppy seeds can pop you on a drug test or something. I don't know if it's true. I stay away from the everything bagels before work. So it's toasted. The bagel and the coffee, chocolate cream coffee, I guess, a cold brew. Sounds pretty good. With a $2 tip, like $12. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. That is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm kind of going into this with like a bad attitude that it's very expensive, and it better be good. So here we go. Yeah, honestly, it just tastes like one of those Thomas bagels that you can get at the store. Very average. The everything bagel seasoning is honestly, you can't really even taste it. You can't even tell this in everything. The cream cheese is kind of bland. Einstein Bagel Company, the bagels. Not a buy. Not a buy in the Einstein Bagel Company. We'll go ahead and give the coffee a shot here. Coffee's decent. Strong chocolate flavor. It's chocolate cream coffee, I guess. Cold brew. It's alright. I wouldn't come here just for the coffee. There's a Starbucks next door. I'm like a Starbucks hater. I refuse to go in there. But I think I'd rather go into the Starbucks right now and have a coffee. So there's something I thought I'd say. So Einstein Bagels, guys, not a buy. If you guys see this, keep driving. Go to a Dunkin' Donuts. Go to, they don't really even have Dunkin' Donuts out here in Salt Lake City. I don't know where else to go for a bagel in Salt Lake City. But if you have an option to skip Einstein Bagels, skip it. Don't even come. Not a buy. We're out to Denver today. It's Tuesday the 15th now. So I'm going to stop in Grand Junction, and then we're highballing to Denver. It's like an 8-hour drive. There's a museum in Grand Junction I want to go to. Hopefully I'm there for about an hour. I might not go, though, because there's a Western wear store in Glenwood Springs that I want to go to, and I think I'd rather go to that more. But I do understand I'll have more opportunities for Western wear stores as we continue this trip, because we're all over the place. We're all over the place. You guys, I don't know if I'll say where the destinations are, but you guys will see. We're going all over the place on this trip. So let's keep going.
After I trashed that nasty bagel, I started my journey back east. I drove from Salt Lake City to Grand Junction, Colorado to make a stop at Museum of the West. They had a great collection of early westward expansion artifacts and other artifacts from the Native Americans from the area. Here's a couple of clips from atop their tower of the Rocky Mountains.